Hi, everybody. I'm Chuck, and this is my good friend David from Tokyo, Japan. And what are we doing tonight, David?
Yes, well, we're continuing in the upper room discourse, and tonight we're looking at John 16, verses 1 through 15.
All right. And when we say tonight, it's my tonight and his morning. So we're all over the world. Let me bring up the scriptures and we'll have you read them for us.
That's great. Okay, these things I have spoken to you so that you may be kept from stumbling. They will make you outcasts from the synagogue, but an hour is coming for everyone who kills you to think that he is offering service to God. These things they will do because they have not known the Father or me. But these things I've spoken to you so that when their hour comes, you may remember that I told you of them. These things I did not say to you at the beginning because I was with you. But now I'm going to him who sent me, and none of you asks me, where are you going? But because I've said these things to you, sorrow has filled your heart. But I tell you the truth, it is to your advantage that I go away. For if I do not go away, the Helper will not come to you. But if I go, I will send him to you. And he, when he comes, will convict the world concerning sin and righteousness and judgment. Concerning sin, because they do not believe in me, and concerning righteousness, because I go to the Father, and you no longer see me. And concerning judgment, because the ruler of this world has been judged. I have many more things to say to you, but you cannot bear them now. When he, the Spirit of truth, comes, he will guide you into all the truth. For he will not speak on his own initiative, but whatever he hears, he will speak. And he will disclose to you what is to come. He will glorify me, for he will take of mine and will disclose it to you. All things that the Father has are mine. Therefore, I said that he takes of mine and will disclose it to you.
All right. So once again, this passage is jam-packed full of great things that we never get to in 10 minutes. But what stands out to you, David?
Yeah, well, the role of the Holy Spirit here was kind of what I was zeroing in on. But it begins a section by saying these things I'm telling you, and probably talking about the whole upper room discourse to keep you from stumbling. And he's saying people are gonna hate you, they're gonna try to kill you and think they're offering service to God. But the focus, the solution that he's bringing in this section is the Holy Spirit. And three main roles here is he's going to make known to them the things that he receives from Jesus,
Mm.
which is going to bring glory to Jesus. So I kind of put that as a separate point. And let's see. Oh, and convicting the world, yeah, concerning sin and righteousness and judgment. So role is really important, and just the context of them needing help because of what's in front of them. Yeah, and just specifically, man, that's kind of a mic drop statement when he says it's better that I go away.
Yeah.
Or if I don't go away, the helper will not come to you, because that's literally saying it's yeah, it's better than being in person with Jesus at that time as the disciples did. It's better for them that he goes away and the Holy Spirit comes. So it just puts us in a really great position because we have the Holy Spirit's help.
Yeah, there's a lot of great implications that we could talk about, Jesus in humanity and with all the limitations that his humanness brings. And then now those limitations are lifted. There are no limitations. The Holy Spirit, third person of the Trinity, is not limited by anything. And of course, the second person of the Trinity in his glorified state, Jesus, is not limited by anything either, but he's chosen to have the Holy Spirit do these things in our life. And it's interesting that, they were downtrodden, they were sad about the things that Jesus was telling them. But you kind of sense that Jesus is full of joy in the midst of the prospects of what's gonna happen, So that's very interesting. Anything else jump out at you?
Well, yeah, just tonight as we're reading it, just the relay of information really kind of stood out, or just this morning I was meditating in preparation for this time, but and then just now too, but there were things that Jesus had that he knew that he didn't tell the disciples because he was with them. So like he didn't tell them what was around the corner, even though he knew it, and kind of in prep, but because his presence was there. But then he said the Holy Spirit is going to reveal to you what you need to know, those things that I haven't shared with you, and he's going to share with you what's to come. And so I just think not information is probably not the word. Truth delivered at timely moments. Not only truth delivered, but truth delivered at timely moments was part of a really important part of Jesus's his discipleship of the 12, and then entrusting the Holy Spirit to continue that work. And I've always appreciated the Holy Spirit's it says that he glorifies Jesus by taking what he hears from Jesus and passing it on. And so I think the same Jesus told us to proclaim on rooftops what we hear in the quiet places, but just we can participate. That's one clear data point of how we can bring glory to Jesus is by taking what he shares with us and passing it on to others. So that idea of truth transfer, the timing and being faithful with it really stands out.
Yeah, and I like what you said, and I'm agreeing with you about agreeing with the scripture. So I really like what Jesus says about the Holy Spirit. Part of his job description is to glorify the Son, to glorify Jesus. And I think a lot of times people miss that, and they miss the fact that it's Jesus being elevated. It's almost like the Holy Spirit wants to stay behind the scenes, so to speak, and elevate Jesus. And sometimes I think we, in our application of spiritual matters, we get that backwards. So I'll let the folks watching this video wrestle with that a little bit, because I think it's important, but it does, take us back to what is the Holy Spirit's job,
Yeah, great.
Any last thoughts?
I think I've given you all I've got on this one.
All right. Well, we hope that you've been enjoying them. We are going to take a break over the holidays. But we'll be back, and we got John 16, the latter half, and we got John 17 coming up. So we really want to get to that. So we love you. God bless you. And until next time, keep following Jesus.